got to choose. I left before you spoke. I ran before your heart could breathe, before our world was broke. I saw the fear behind your smile. Two hearts were pulling you apart. I couldn't stand to watch you drown, so I disappeared with mine. I thought that love was letting go, even if it buried me alive. I'd rather lose the one I love than watch her soul divide. You never got to choose. I stole that chance from you. I walked away in silence, believing love was something heroes do. I carried all the blame, so you would never have to lose. But every tear I cry reminds me you never got to choose. The years kept falling like the rain, but not a day erased your name. Every sunrise felt the same. Every heartbeat called your name. And one cold afternoon you came, standing where we used to dream. Your eyes were filled with broken skies. Nothing was the way it seemed. You looked at me with trembling lips, like time had frozen in the air. Then every word you held inside became my deepest prayer. You never got to choose. You never got to say that if I'd only stayed one more night, you would have begged me not to walk away. I tried to save your heart, but only tore our world in two. The greatest love I ever gave was the one that lost you. You said, why did you leave before I answered? Why did you make my choice alone? I searched for you through every season, but you were already gone. I would have chosen you forever. I was always holding on. You never gave me one last moment to tell you where I belong. You never got to choose, and that's the wound I'll always wear. I traded us for silent dreams, thinking love meant disappearing there. If I could live this life again, I'd stay no matter what we lose, because the greatest mistake I ever made was never letting you choose. You never got to choose, and neither did my heart. I lived to set you free, but all I did was tear our world apart.
I know she's calling after dark. I know the reason you're gone. You never hide your guilty eyes, yet I still leave the porch light on. Your perfume isn't mine anymore. Your silence says enough. I see the truth in everything, but love has made me numb. They say a heart should walk away the moment trust is gone. But how do you leave the only home you've ever known? I chose to stay, even when you stopped choosing me. I'd rather share the pieces of your heart than live without your memory. Call me foolish if you want, say I'm blinded by the pain, but loving you is all I've known. So I chose to stay. Sometimes you whisper someone else's name, thinking I don't hear. I close my eyes and fake a smile, pretending nothing's there. I keep your picture by my bed, like nothing ever changed, while every promise that we made slowly fades away. Maybe love isn't always strong, maybe sometimes it just survives, holding on to what's already gone, just to feel alive. I chose to stay, though your heart had walked away. I kept believing one more sunrise, you'd find your way back someday. No, I can't compete with the woman that you choose. Still, I'd rather lose myself than wake up losing you. One day I'll stop asking why I wasn't enough. One day I'll learn that love shouldn't hurt this much. But tonight let me be the fool, still waiting by the door. 'Cause even broken hearts can keep on loving more. I chose to stay, not because I couldn't see. I stayed because you were the only love my heart would ever need. If loving you destroys me, then let that be my fate. Some hearts know when to walk away, mine only knew to stay. You were never mine alone, yet I loved you anyway. And if I had to live it all again, I'd probably still choose to stay. You asked me, could you talk to him, just tell him how I feel. I smiled and said, of course I will, never knowing fate was real. I carried every word you wrote, every hope you couldn't say. I thought I was just passing love, then love found me halfway. Every conversation grew, every laugh became too long. I never crossed a single line, but somehow everything went wrong. I was only the messenger, never meant to steal your dream. I was only speaking for your heart, or at least that's what it seemed. Then he looked into my eyes and quietly said the truth. I'm sorry, but the one I love has always been you. I walked away with shaking hands, trying hard to hide the pain. How could I face my closest friend when nothing would be the same? She opened up the door and smiled, asking, did he say my name? My silence answered long before the tears of guilt and shame. I wish that love had closed its eyes or chosen someone else instead, because no happy ending comes when two hearts break the same. I was only the messenger, but somewhere love changed sides. I never meant to keep his heart. It happened without a fight. He never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry. Sometimes love just finds its way, even when we ask it away. You held my hand through all those years. You were my sister, not just my friend. If I could give his love to you, I'd do it all again. But hearts don't follow promises. They never ask what's fair. The cruelest thing that love can do is bloom where you don't dare. I was only the messenger, now I'm carrying the blame. I trade this love for one more day before everything had changed. If someday you can smile again, please know I never chose this road. I only carried your confession, but somehow carried home his soul. I was only the messenger. I never meant to be the love you trusted me to find. Found its way to me.
The night we said goodbye, we held on tight, two young hearts chasing different skies. You kissed my lips and softly said, don't lose your faith, love never dies. We promised we'd come back someday, no matter where this road would lead. You'd follow yours, I'd follow mine, but we'd still be everything we need. Every mile I walked alone, I carried your name inside my soul. Every dream I built was meant for us. I never let you go. We promised forever, no matter how far we'd be. I kept your heart beside my own, believing you'd be waiting for me. Every sunrise, every prayer, every lonely night was true. I was building all my dreams to come back home to you. Your letters slowly disappeared, your voice became a fading song. I told myself she's just been busy, never thinking something could go wrong. So I went back where love began, to the place beneath the old oak tree. But standing there you held his hand, like you had forgotten me. The world went silent all at once, I couldn't even speak your name. The future that I fought to build would never be the same. We promised forever, but forever slipped away. I was counting down the days to us while you were giving yours away. I let you go with grace, but you left me loving yesterday while you were already gone. We promised forever, now forever is just a word. The vows we made beneath the stars are only echoes never heard. I'll still smile when I think of you, even if my heart still breaks in two, because every dream I ever chased was always leading back to you. If we ever meet again, don't say you still remember. Some promises are never broken, they're just kept by one forever. We drew our future on a paper napkin, a little house on a quiet street. You wanted roses by the window, I said your smile would make it complete. We laughed about the pain we'd choose, the Sunday mornings we'd grow old. Every dream was built together, long before a single stone. Life had other plans for us, dreams don't always stay. Some blueprints fade into the wind before they're ever made. I built the house we never built, every room still calls your name. The front door's always left unlocked, though no one's ever came. There's a picture on the fireplace of the life we never knew. I built every wall with hope, but every brick still misses you. The kitchen waits for morning coffee, two empty chairs beside the view. Your favorite song still fills the silence, like somehow it's bringing me back to you. The garden blooms each springtime, just the way you used to say. But flowers can't replace the hands that were meant to stay. People say that time can heal, maybe that's the truth, but time can't fill an empty home that was built for two. I built the house we never built, with every promise still inside. The walls remember every dream that never got the chance to come alive. Every window holds the sunset, every hallway keeps your light, but every room feels colder when you're not here tonight. Sometimes I hear your footsteps echo down the hall. Sometimes I still whisper your name, like you'll answer when I call. If these walls could tell our story, they'd say love never died. It simply learned to live alone inside this house tonight. I built the house we never built, not because I couldn't move on, but because some dreams deserve a place, even after they're gone. If you ever find your way back, you'll still have your key, because every brick was laid with love, and every room remembers we The lights are always on at night, just in case you come around. This will always be the house we never built. Was never free, it already belonged to someone else. Still I stayed and called you friend, keeping my feelings to myself. Every smile you shared with me was never meant to say I care. I learned to treasure every moment, even knowing I wasn't there. I never asked you to choose me, I never wished your world apart. The only mistake I ever made was loving the wrong heart. I fell in love with the wrong heart, one that never beat for me. I watched your eyes light up for someone else, while hiding what you couldn't see. If loving you means letting go, I'd rather love you from a distance than become the reason you are lost. I celebrated all your joys, even when they broke my soul. I wore a smile you believed, while silence took its toll. Sometimes love is standing still while someone else's dream comes true. The hardest part was never losing, it was never having you. Maybe in another lifetime our hearts would meet the same sunrise, but this time fate wrote different names in your beautiful. Became the best love I ever gave. Some hearts are never ours to keep, but they can still teach us how deeply we can love. There's an old bench by the riverside, where your hand once rested close to mine. The leaves still dance just like before, but you're not walking through that door. The seasons changed, the years went by, still I return beneath the same old sky. The bench still waits for us, like time has never moved. It keeps our silent promises, the words we never proved. Though you're somewhere far away, bench still waits for us, just like my heart. I trace your name inside my mind, though every mark has faded with time. The wind still whispers through the trees, as if it carries memories. Maybe one day you'll walk that road and find me where we shared our hope. If destiny is kind enough, it will lead you back to us. The bench still waits for us under sunset soft and gold. It knows a love like ours survives, even when it grows old. If tomorrow brings you home, you'll find me where we used to start. Oh, the bench still waits for us, just like my heart. Some places never learn to say goodbye, because true love never really leaves. Every Friday, 5 o'clock, the same small table by the window, a cup of coffee growing cold, while she watched strangers come and go. She wore the smile you used to know, saving the seat across from hers, believing every opening door might finally bring you home. The waiter knew her by her name, he'd softly ask the usual again. She'd simply nod and look outside, still believing you'd walk in. She waited until she couldn't, until hope ran out of time. She stopped counting empty Fridays, stopped calling you still mine. The chair beside her stayed untouched until she whispered, I'm done. She waited until she couldn't, then she became someone. One last letter in her purse, a ring she never got to give. She left them underneath the cupboard, along with every dream she lived. The little bell above the door rang softly as she walked away. She never looked behind her, she had nothing left to say. Months went by, then you returned, flowers shaking in your hands. You searched the room with hopeful eyes, not knowing you'd been too late. She waited until she couldn't, but love had already moved on. The seat you left so long ago was finally withdrawn. You found her note beneath the cup, the words still warm somehow. I waited for you with all my heart. Now it's time I wait for myself. Some people don't stop loving you, they simply stop waiting. By the phone each night while I kept chasing other skies. You gave your heart without a doubt. I never saw the tears behind your smile. You stayed when I gave you reasons to walk away from me. I thought your love would never end. How blind could I be? You never asked for anything, just one little place inside my heart. I didn't know I was destroying the best love from the start. I learned your worth too late, when someone else held your hand. He gave you all the love I never gave. Now I finally understand. I begged you, please come back to me, but your eyes had moved on. I learned your worth too late. Now I'm left loving you alone. I saw your smile shine brighter than I had ever seen before. Not because you stopped loving, but because you stopped waiting anymore. He looked at you the way you dreamed, the way I should have done. Now every sunrise reminds me of everything I've undone. If I could turn the hands of time, I'd choose you every single day. But time doesn't heal broken hearts, it only walks away. I learned your worth too late, and that's the price I'll always pay. Some mistakes can't be undone, no matter what we say. So I'll pray it keeps you smiling the way I never could. I lost the woman who loved me most, because I never loved her the way I should. Never make someone feel ordinary when they're loving you in excess. Every morning I check the mailbox, hoping your words would find their way. The silence answered every question as another season slipped away. I learned to live without your voice. I buried dreams beneath the rain. Then one cold afternoon it found me calling out my name. Your letter came too late. After my heart had learned to heal, you wrote the words I longed to hear. But time had changed what's real. You said you'd never stop loving me, that you prayed we'd meet someday. I held your letter close to my heart, but your letter came too late. The letter came too late. The paper carried tears and memories. Every line was filled with regret. You finally told me all the reasons I spent years trying to forget. If only yesterday had waited, if only pride had walked away, maybe we'd be writing our future instead of reading yesterday. Your letter came too late, but I'll never hate your name. Some hearts arrive at love together, some are separated by time and fate. I'll keep your words where they belong, like a photograph that won't fade away. I smiled and folded up your letter because it came too late. Some words can heal a broken heart, but only if they arrive before goodbye. Before goodbye. This old church feels different today. The bells are ringing far away. I took a seat among the crowd, smiled so no one would ask me how. Then the doors opened, time stood still. You walked in dressed in white. For one last moment I believed you'd look at me tonight. I watched you loved you enough to let you go. The vows you made were soft and true. just like the rest, while hiding heartbreak in my chest. Love isn't always holding on. Sometimes love means walking on. If he's the one who makes you smile, then every tear was worth the while. I watched you marry someone else, but I will never curse your name. You gave me memories I'll always keep, and I'll be grateful just the same. May every dream you dreamed come true. May every morning bring you light. I watched you marry someone else and disappeared into the night. Some loves are never meant to stay. They simply teach our hearts how to love anyway. You're surrounded by 1,000 smiles, while I hide behind these quiet eyes. Every laugh you share I watch from far, wishing I could tell you who you are to my heart. I'm just a shadow in the crowd, too afraid to say it loud. What if you never look my way? What if my love just fades away? I'm afraid to love, afraid to try, scared you'll leave my heart behind. You're the sunshine in my lonely sky, but I'm too weak to say what's on my mind. I'd rather love you silently every day than lose you when I find the words to say. This afraid heart keeps loving you, even if you never knew. You have friends surrounding everywhere, while I keep my feelings hidden there. Maybe I'm too simple for your world, just another quiet, ordinary boy. Maybe one day you'll see me standing here, not the loudest voice, but always sincere. If destiny allows our hearts to meet, I'll finally tell you you're my sweetest dream. I'm afraid to love, world may change 1,000 times, the seasons fade, the stars may hide, but one thing time can never steal is every beat that makes you real. I've walked through storms, I've faced the night, still your love became my light. If tomorrow never comes my way, these words are all I'll have to say. No matter where this road may lead, you're everything I'll ever need. Forever isn't just a word, it's every promise that I've heard. While I'm still alive, you'll be the only one I love. You're the only heart I'm holding, the only stars I'm dreaming of. While I'm still alive, you'll always live inside my soul. No one else could take your place. You're the only love I'll ever know. If all the colors leave the sky and every dream says one goodbye, I'll still be standing by your side with all the love I have inside. Because forever starts today, not only in the words we say, it's choosing you through every tear, through every smile, through every year. Even if time grows old, even if our hands grow weak, my heart will never change. Your name is all it wants to keep. Oh, while I'm still alive, you'll be the song my heart still sings, the reason every morning comes, the hope that every sunrise brings. While I'm still alive, no one could ever take your place. I love you with my final breath, until my heart forgets to beat. If love could last forever, mine already does. Because while I'm still alive, my heart belongs to you. Every morning I wear my best disguise, a borrowed smile to hide these tired eyes. They say I'm strong, they think I've moved along, but they don't hear the silence in my song. I laugh with everyone around, while my heart keeps breaking without a sound. There's tears behind my smile, a storm I hide all the while. No one sees the pain I keep, or all the nights I couldn't sleep. I'm smiling just to fool the world, while every memory still hurts. If you look deep into my eyes, you'd find the tears behind my smile. Your picture still hangs inside my mind, like a chapter that I can't leave behind. I tell myself that I'll be okay, hurts. If you look deep into my eyes, you'd find the tears behind my Maybe one day the pain will fade. Maybe these scars won't feel the same. But until that day, I'll wear this face and hide my heart in empty space. There's tears behind my smile, but I won't cry forever now. I'll carry every broken dream until I learn what healing means. One day this heart will beat again. The love has left, I'll rise somehow. But until that morning light, there'll be tears behind my smile. I knew your smile before the morning light. I knew your dreams, I held them deep inside. You never saw the way I looked at you. My silent heart was always loving you. Then one day you called his name, and nothing in my world remained the same. I love you, even if you love someone else. I'll keep these feelings locked inside myself. I won't stand between your heart and where it belongs, even if it means I'm standing here alone. Because real love wants to see you smile. Even if you love someone else. As the world keeps turning day by day, life keeps pulling us so far away. Though our hearts refuse to say goodbye, fate has drawn a different line. We fought with all the love we had, but destiny was stronger than our hands. As this light keeps spinning endlessly, there comes a time we're forced to leave. Though our hearts still long to stay, there's nothing we can do but pray. Where are you? Where have you gone? When will I hold you in my arms? Across the years, across the skies, I'll wait for you all of my life. Every sunset whispers your sweet name. Every memory burns just the same. Time moves on, but love remains, living quietly inside the pain. If another life is waiting there, promise me you'll meet me there. No more tears, no more goodbye, just you and I for all time. As this life keeps spinning endlessly, I still believe You're the hand I wanna hold through the rain and through the night. You will always be my light. Every time I feel alone, you make every place a home. With your smile, the skies turn blue. Every dream begins with you. And when the road is hard to see, you are always there for me. You're the one my heart is dreaming of, the only one I'm thinking of. Every moment, every day, I will love you all the way. You're the reason that I believe in every promise we can keep. Through the years, come what may, I will love you all the way. Come and go, many things we'll never know, but one thing will stay the same. My heart still calls your name. When the stars shine in the sky, I thank heaven every night for the blessing that came true. The day that I found you, no matter where this life may lead, you're the only one I need. You're the one my heart is dreaming of, the only one I'm thinking of. Every moment, every day, I will love you all the way. You're the reason that I believe in every promise we can keep. Through the years, come what may, I will love you all the way. If tomorrow brings a storm, I'll be there to keep you warm. If the night becomes too long, I'll stay beside you strong. Hand in hand, we'll face the years, share the laughter, share the tears. No matter what we're going through, my heart belongs to you. You're the one my heart is dreaming of, the only one I'm thinking of. Every moment, every day, I will love you all the way. You're my sunshine after rain, my comfort through the joy and pain. Till the end of time I'll say, I will love you all the way. Only you, only you. No one else could ever do. In this heart you'll always stay. And I love you all the way. I watched you smile from far away. 1,000 words I couldn't say. Every heartbeat called your name, but I kept hiding all the same. You were the light inside my sky, while I just let the moments fly. I loved you more than you could see, a silent dream that stayed with me. I built a world inside my mind, hoping someday you'd look behind. But every chance just slipped away, and now there's nothing left to say. You never knew I loved you, so I hit my heart I heard you say you found someone. That's when I knew my chance was gone. I whispered goodbye to the air, pretending I no longer cared. But every night I call your name, the empty silence stays the same. Some stories end before they start, leaving echoes in the heart. If love could turn the hands of time, I'd tell the truth instead of hiding mine. Even if you'd walk away, at least I'd know I tried that day. You never knew I love you so, the deepest feeling I'll never show. You're still the wish inside my soul, the missing piece that made me whole. Though fate is written different plans, I'll always treasure what never began. Forever here, forever true. I loved you, but you never knew. I found your smile when autumn came, a heart so warm, a gentle flame. You felt like home from the very start, but life had drawn us worlds apart. The stars were kind, yet time was late. We crossed our paths because of fate. One perfect soul, one painful truth. We met too late to rewrite you. I never blame the way things turned. Some lessons only hearts can learn. If we met earlier, maybe we'd stay. Maybe love wouldn't slip away. Maybe we'd build a life so true, with endless skies of me and you. But time wrote chapters we couldn't change. Two hearts so close, yet out of range. I still believe, through every tear, we could have been, if we met earlier. Now every sunset speaks your name, though nothing ever was the same. You wear a smile that's not for me, and I pretend that's destiny. I keep the memories we never made, dreams that quietly start to fade. Sometimes forever never begins, even when true love always wins. Maybe somewhere another life exists, where I held your hand instead of this, where every promise found its place, and every morning wore your face. If we met earlier, we'd never say goodbye. We'd count the stars instead of was meant to be. In another time, for you and me, though destiny chose another way, I love the chance that slipped away. If there's another life somewhere, please let us meet earlier. I gave you all the love I had, every smile, every chance. You looked right through my waiting eyes, like I never had a chance. I stayed when everyone walked away, still hoping you'd see me someday. But every word just fades like rain, and I'm the only one in pain. Can you hear this silent cry? Or am I invisible tonight? Is your heart numb, or do you just not care? I've been standing here, but you're never there. I'm shouting love into the empty sky, watching every dream of us slowly die. Tell me what I'm fighting for when you keep closing every door. Is your heart numb, or was there never room for me at all? I memorize the things you love, the little dreams you never shared. But every step I took for you was answered by another stare. I'm tired of chasing shadows now, trying to make you turn around. Maybe love can't bloom alone, maybe I should let you go. One day you'll look behind and find the love you left behind. But I'll be gone with all the tears, taking back my wasted years. Is your heart numb, or did I love too much? Why can't I ever feel your touch? I gave you everything I had, you left me holding on to the past. If loving you was all in vain, I'll learn to smile through all this pain. Your heart was numb, but mine loved enough for two. Goodbye. Hope someday you'll learn what it feels like to love someone who never stopped loving you. The silence filled the room tonight. Your shadow slowly left my side. The words we couldn't dare to say became the reason you walked away. I held your hand one final time, pretending everything was fine. But deep inside I knew somehow forever ended here and now. I searched your eyes for one last sign, a reason you were still mine. But love had already closed the door, leaving echoes only means I had to let you go. The coffee's cold, the night's too long, but I still play our favorite song. Your empty chair still faces mine, as if you left for just a while. The stars have changed 1,000 times, the seasons wrote 1,000,000 lines. Yet every sunrise brings me hope that somehow you'll come back home. You tell me I should let you go, but love is something they don't know. Some hearts don't stop believing, even after all this time. I still wait beneath the same old sky, holding on to promises that never learn to die. Maybe I'm a fool, maybe love is blind, but every beat inside my heart still whispers your name tonight. I still wait through every lonely day, praying fate will lead you back somehow, someday. Until the stars stop shining, until the oceans fade, I'll be standing where you left me. I still wait. I smile when people ask your name, but deep inside I'm not the same. The world keeps turning without you, but mine stopped the day you flew. If loving you is all I own, and loneliness has become my home, I'd rather carry all this pain than forget your face again. If tomorrow never brings you near, I'll still love you through the years, because some hearts were made to stay, even when love walks away. I still wait, though time keeps passing by, with 1,000 silent tears I've never learned to cry. Maybe you'll remember, maybe you'll return, maybe one more chance is all this broken heart has earned. I'll still wait with hope I cannot break, for the love that's worth every lonely night awake. If forever is the price of loving you this way, then forever I'll be here. I still wait. If you ever find your way back, you know exactly where to find me. You held my hand beneath the rain and swore we'd never feel this pain. You looked at me without a doubt, never said love would burn out. We built our dreams on whispered words, believing every promise can steal what hearts believe and leave us with no choice but to leave. I kept every vow I made while you slowly slipped away. Now all that's left are memories echoing your name. Broken promises scattered like the falling rain. Every word you swore forever vanished into yesterday. Broken promises still keep calling out your name. You walked away with all our tomorrows while I stay here holding on to the pain. Your picture fades, but not the scars. They're written underneath my heart. I tried to hate the love we knew, but every road still leads to you. Some nights I hear your voice again, like a ghost carried by the wind, reminding me that love can die, even when we never said goodbye. If forever was just a word, why did it sound so real? If love was meant to last, why am I the only one who still feels? Broken promises, they're all that's left of you and me. 1,000 dreams are lying shattered where our future used to be. Broken promises, I'll carry them through every year. Not because I can't forget you, but because they once gave me something to believe. Some promises are never broken, they simply break the heart of the one who believed them. The sun went down without a sound, as tears kept falling to the ground. You held me close one final time, like love was running out of time. No angry words, no tears to blame, just two hearts calling out each name. We knew goodbye had found its way, but neither heart was ready that day. If love could stop the hands of time, I'd never let you leave my life. But fate had written different plans beyond the dreams we used to have. Until we meet Though empty days keep passing by, your memory never says goodbye. Some people leave but never fade. Their love becomes the light they gave. So every dawn I still believe our story isn't meant to leave. Maybe tomorrow, maybe another place, another time. When heaven opens one more door, you'll reach for my hand, just like before. Until we meet again, I'll never say farewell to you, because true love never really ends. It only waits beyond the blue. Until we meet again, I'll chase the sunrise with your light. And if forever keeps us far apart, I'll find you in another life. Goodbye is only a word when two hearts promise to meet again. The night has wrapped the world in blue. That's when I always run to you. Beyond the silence, past the pain, you smile like sunshine after rain. The morning steals you from my eyes, leaving only empty skies. But every sunset softly seems to lead me back into my dreams. Reality may keep us far apart, but no one can imprison my heart. When I close my eyes tonight, you'll be waiting in the light. Forever in my dreams, that's where our love still lives. A place where time can never steal the moments that we give. Forever in my dreams, you're always by my side. If I can't hold you in this life, I'll meet you every night. I hear laughter in the wind, like you have never really been gone. Every star that lights the sky feels like your whisper from above. Though daylight says you're far away, my soul still finds you every day. Because the heart remembers things that time could never take from me. If dreams again.